Hello Leo, welcome back. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. If you are new to the channel, welcome. I hope you enjoy this. It's a general reading, so aspects of it may apply to you, but it may also apply to somebody else that is in your environment currently, somebody that you're interacting with. This is a shorter format than what I have been doing, and I'm going to continue with this at this time. While I'm moving around and I have less access to the internet, suitable internet and so on. So, so now if, as I said, it may apply to somebody else that you know, so just see how things play out for you. But it's got a 3-column influence. There's 3 different house aspects which are coming up for each sign, and then the related astrological and goddess guidance coming in as well for each of the aspects. So now please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, and that will circulate it to other people who may be interested as well. So for the first influence we've got is the first house, which is everything to do with your physical body. It's also your self-oriented interests. It's also your personal independence, how you are making your way in the world at this time. It can also be your observable characteristics and personality, how you're coming across, what you're projecting to others at this time as well. So now with the elements that are going on, we've got Moon Soul sitting at the bottom, and then we've got Guinevere, True Love, which is the goddess guidance at the top. So let's just see now. I feel that because it's based with the first house, this is about giving the love and all the beauty to yourself at this time, if you are not currently in a relationship. So this is about loving the ultimate love, which is the love for yourself. You needn't be in a relationship to bring romance and beauty and comfort and all the luxuries and things to yourself. You can, be abundant in that way, and you can draw these things to yourself, which enriches you and enriches your path in life, and it enriches how you feel about yourself, and therefore what you project to others. So this is very much about that. It can also be the advent of an important relationship at this time, and I feel it is, because of the way things are here, I feel it is somebody that you know. It could be somebody coming back into your life at this time. But it's Guinevere, which is true love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. But as I said, it could be love for yourself, but it could also be coming from another at this time. But the first house is the aspect which is everything to do with the self. And it could also be your personal independence, love of self to move forward. But it is also your own self-oriented interests, everything to do with you, what you're busy working on, your projects, what you're wanting to get on with in your life. So it could be related to that as well. But with Moon Soul at the bottom, this is very much about the past as well. So as I said, if it's somebody that you know that is coming back into your life, this could be stirring memories from the past. It's also very much a feeling card. This is very much about your moods, your emotions, and your intuitive abilities, your instincts, and so on. It could also just be about how you are projecting yourself to another in a relationship, or just in general, how you're moving forward in your life. And this is, as I said, very much a feeling card. You may need time to go inward and reflect at times. And just to be careful that you're not coming across as moody and sort of touchy or crabby is another way of doing it. But your habits and your moods and your emotions are going to be very important at this time. And that is going to, as I said, affect your body in some way, and what you're projecting outwards to others, and how you're feeling. How you're feeling about yourself, and therefore how it affects your vitality and your life force as well. Another area that you could be facing some things in is the 8th house, endings and beginnings. 8th house there are legal aspects associated with this, but it's normally to do with a relationship. So something could be ending, something could be beginning, but it could be the rebirth of something, but it can also be a birth or a rebirth, so a regeneration or a resurrection of some kind. But it also has strong financial aspects to it. So if you are ending something, there are going to be financial implications with this. some sort of legal aspect coming in, because this covers big money, your investments, your insurances, and your accounting, tax, banking, all of that comes in. And it can also be about business partnerships, not only a committed partnership. It can also be about separating a business partnership or the birth of a business partnership and how all that's going to fit together. What it's saying here is yet another moon card, Cancer. Cancer, I feel your feelings are going to be very important, and you're going to need to be resourceful about this. How you're feeling and how you want to move forward. Don't dwell in the past too much. This is about accessing your what you need to do now, and to move forward from that. But it's very much a feeling point of view, following your instincts and your gut feels at this time, and moving forward on that. But it's also how you are in this relationship, or the changing of direction of this relationship. You're going to have to feel your way along and see how you go, but just be aware that your moods, and there may be cycles involved as well. There's a very feminine influence with this card, and also with the Moon Soul card, very much a feminine influence coming in. You could be using your woman's wisdom or your female wisdom. Even if you're a man, you still have the feminine aspects of it. We all have male and female aspects, which are associated with the feminine and with the masculine. So those aspects may be coming in for you, but it's very much a feeling card, and receptivity and a deep emotion coming in there as well. It's with the goddess guidance, we've got Bridget. Don't back down, stand up for what you believe is right. So if you are facing some sort of legal legal aspect to do with the ending of something, some kind of relationship, or it could be, as I said, a business partnership, or any kind of financial issue, you may need to just stand your ground on that, and put your opinions forward and stand up for what you believe in, and go with that to guide you. But your emotions and your deep receptivity is going to guide you in that. But don't dwell in the past. You need to move forward now for yourself, and spend some time in sort of retreat or contemplation to deal with that. And so that is the goddess guidance for that whole aspect. But as I said, it could also be the birth of something. And if that's the case, you will need to put your opinion forward and make yourself very clear about what it is, how you want to move forward in this. And you're going to you'll be using your feelings to do that. Then in the 5th house, which is the house of your creativity, it could be your brand, what it is, projects that you're working on, what you're using every day. It could be a business aspect that you're using. It could be a very creative business aspect that you're using. It also is the house of children, so it could be to do with your children. It's also the house of love affairs, and it's the house of recreational activities of all kinds coming in for you. So now I feel that if somebody new is coming in for you, and it could be a love affair coming in for you, the 5th house will be activated in that regard, and it's all about pleasurable activities to do with that love affair, and everything to do with that. And because you've got Jupiter return sitting at the bottom, that's why I say it could be somebody that you know is coming back into your life now, because Jupiter return can do that. It can bring people from the past back in. Or if it's to do with business or your creativity, or some form of abundance or some kind of benefit or opportunity, it could be something that you worked on or you wanted to work on before, and it got shelved, or it didn't take off, or it got died. It sort of kind of just disappeared, or it never really came to fruition. With the Jupiter return card benefits, things do come around. Either people come around or opportunities come around. Something that didn't take off before may come around. It could be an old idea or an old concept or some kind of business idea or some kind of something from the past coming back to you. This could also affect your children. If you have children, they could be busy with this, something coming back for them. But this card is a lovely card. It brings in benefits, it brings in opportunities in all forms, whatever they may be, because it not necessarily money. It can be support, friendship, guidance. It could be faith. It could be a rescue of some kind. It could be just having a belief in yourself and in others, or belief in your fifth house abilities or in your children. So it's a very abundant card, but it's a return. So it could be something from as far back as 10 or 12 years ago coming back to you again, or just some old idea or some concept that you wanted to bring into your life. But if you're feeling turmoil about this, this card, Irene, Peace, is bringing in this concept not to worry. There is no need to worry, as everything is working out beautifully. So what it's saying is that do not concern yourself about it, that you are protected, things are going to work out, and that you must be at peace, because when you are at peace, then you attract peaceful outcomes to yourself. So whatever that may be, whether it's a love affair or a business project or something to do with your children, that to be at peace over it. It could also be, as I said, some kind of activity that you used to do and now it's coming back to you, but you're concerned about perhaps how it's affecting your body. Are you able to address that and actually get fit again, if that's what it's about, or some kind of health aspect is being dealt with, but to be at peace about it and not to concern yourself. Things will come right. So overall, it's a bit of a mixed bag for you, but if there are legal aspects coming in, you just stand your ground, go with your feelings on this. Things may be cyclical at this time, but you need to spend time in retreat to just work through that. But there are endings and beginnings in some form for you in the 8th house, and it could be financial, or it could be relationship based, or to do with your looking after somebody else's resources at this time. And then you've got issues to do with the body as well. It could be moon, which is cyclical. It could be because if you're a woman, you may be going through cyclical changes. But new love is available to you, or it could be a returning love, or it could be love for yourself. To actually bring in the home comforts and the luxuries and the love of yourself, and bringing in romance for you. You could be a very romantic person, you're not actually addressing that for yourself. So buy yourself fresh flowers, enjoy your luxuries and your home comforts, and just really focus on yourself if you are not involved in a relationship with another. All of these aspects are coming in for you, but there's Jupiter abundance coming in as well for you there. So I do hope you enjoyed the reading. We've also got air element communication. This is going to be very important for you. Manifestation is important for you. So think positive, speak positive, and you will bring to you what it is you require. And if you are facing some sort of issue where you have to stand your ground and you are in some sort of legal issue, your communication is going to be very, very important. You could be receiving a message, or you're giving a message of some kind in there. It could also be that you are in the 5th house, which is can be this. It's about stirring of sort of a creative abilities, but also about your own magical abilities. But I feel with Mart, fairness coming in, the situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. I feel it's to do with this this legal issue, or this relationship issue, or this business issue that you're involved in. And you've got Mart coming out where things will be handled fairly, and that not to worry about the situation, that things will work out and they will be all right for you at this time. But during this period, to take good care of yourself, and just watch your moods, watch your habits, watch your eating, and how you're looking after your body at this time, because that's going to affect your outcome. I hope you enjoyed that. Please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, and take care, and I will see you next time.